SpongeBob's new crossover event was absolute dog shit. A big, steamy pile of doo-doo. There is nothing innovative or worthwhile about this crossover in the slightest. Not only are the 5 episodes part of the crossover event barely even connected, but the episodes themselves are mediocre at best. Since when was I watching SpongeBob Midpants? We're really scraping the bikini bottom of the barrel with these new SpongeBob episodes. I would rather give Tobias Funke a permanent spot in the Blue Man group than watch this crossover event again.
I'm afraid I just blew myself.
Nothing worthwhile happens in any of these episodes. Not one thing. Trying to get Nickelodeon to put any effort into the writing for modern SpongeBob is like trying to get Kanye to get his new white 350s dirty in the dirt.
Ain't gonna happen.
The only episode in the crossover event even worth mentioning is the Welcome to Binary Bottom episode, and that has absolutely nothing to do with the writing, the story, the plot, anything like that. Let me make that clear. But rather, it has everything to do with the amazing art and the amazing animation showcased in this episode. Welcome to Binary Bottom is very aesthetically pleasing, and it's honestly really awesome seeing the beloved Bikini Bottom transformed into this robotic dystopian world. And of course, we get to see all of our favorite familiar locations in a whole new light, and I really do love that. The episode looks amazing. Now, if only the writing didn't suck massive dick. This episode could have been so great, dude. It could have been iconic. We could be calling it a classic in 10 years. But nah, fam. We'll take another generic SpongeBob episode. It's only been that way with like every single episode for the past 10 goddamn years. I'm so tired. And yeah, I know what you're all thinking. You're 21 years old, bro. Why are you so pressed about Spongebob Squarepants? And to that, I say you honestly are so real and so valid for that. However, I cannot help but get fired up when it is so clear that the passion is just not here anymore for most of the staff. And yes, of course I understand that a lot of the staff on the main SpongeBob show also work on Camp Coral, and they also work on the Patrick Star spinoff. But with that being said, my boy Alpha J Show provided a pretty simple solution for this problem, and so many more issues with this crossover event as a whole that you all really need to hear. So I highly recommend that you all go check out Jay's video on the crossover event after you finish this one. But with all of the ranting and all of the raving that I have done so far in this video, I still haven't even brought up the worst part of the crossover event yet. They're literally just crossing over with themselves. They're crossing over 3 different shows that feature practically the exact same cast. SpongeBob has been on the air for literal decades, and this is the first crossover event we get. This is what you come up with? Really? Where in the hell was SpongeBob meeting up with the Fairly Odd Parents or Danny Phantom? Hell, people, I will take SpongeBob Squarepants meets Fanboy and Chum Chum before whatever the hell you call this BS. Everyone said that this new era of SpongeBob with the new Sponge on the Run movie, the Patrick Star show, Camp Coral, and whatever other spin-offs they end up releasing, that this new era was gonna be better than the golden age of SpongeBob, and to trust this writing staff. But all I have got to say to that is, who let these people cook? My Krabby Patty is so raw that it's got a wrestling match with Randy Orton on Monday night. All I am trying to say is this: the 5 episodes that are supposed to cross over barely even do. The stories have virtually nothing to do with each other, and on their own might even be worse. And even when they do cross over, it's for a solid 3 seconds at most and provides 0 substance to the plot of said episode. I have seen more drive from the 1995 school bus with 0 wheels and no engine riding away in my uncle's junkyard than I have from this writing room in the past 10 years. And do not tell me that they're busy. They're not busy. They're uninspired. They have cracked the formula for the least engaging episode concept that can generate the most amount of money, and then they called it a day. It's just sad. Alrighty, people, that is absolutely enough ranting about SpongeBob from me. I am a grown man after all. But with that being said, if you thought any of what I just said was entertaining in the slightest, and you'd like to put a sexy face to my clearly sexy voice, then I highly recommend you all go subscribe to my brand new IRL channel called Stevie G. It's named after me, because believe it or not, my name isn't actually Noah. Plot twist, right? The Stevie G channel will be the first link in the description down below, and I am dropping my first video on that channel when it reaches 1,000 subscribers, so make sure you all get ready for that sexiness and support the channel. And don't forget to go watch the Alpha J Show's video on the SpongeBob crossover event, because I can promise you that Jay's video is obviously a hell of a lot better than mine, and he definitely deserves the love. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, thank you all for hanging out with me. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.